Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting. I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I want to talk to you about manifesting something very specific for yourself. So in our manifesting life, we go through phases, or at least I have, where I want to manifest everything, where I only want to focus on the one thing, the one big thing that I really, really want, and where I make a list and I manifest a bunch of things. So something I did recently is I practiced manifesting with something that, one, it felt a little bit impossible. Like I wasn't sure it would happen. And two, it was something kind of like small that like if I didn't get it, like I was pretty detached already. Like I didn't have to work on getting my detachment right, like we talked about yesterday in the detachment episode. So like I was already pretty detached, and it was also pretty small. Like it wasn't going to make or break my life in terms of my desire. So the desire was, in 2006, there was a very specific sweater that I wanted from a department store that was local to where I lived. And I loved it. I mean, I would go look at it. It was very expensive. And at the time, I didn't have like that kind of cash to spend on just a sweater for myself. Or I didn't feel like I did. I mean, now that I have played with money and manifested money and done stuff with money, I feel like I probably would have been fine if I would have just bought the sweater back then. But I didn't know that at the time. This is before I don't think I knew about manifesting yet. And so I just wanted the sweater, and I didn't feel like I could afford it, and I didn't buy it. But over the years, very few clothing items that I've wanted, because, I like clothes, and I see clothes that I enjoy, and I don't buy all of the ones that I like. But very few clothing items have stuck with me for years and years. That was almost 20 years ago, this sweater. And I just still think about it sometimes. I still thought about it. And I was like, I'm going to manifest that sweater. And so I just saw myself wearing the sweater, thought about the sweater. And, I was just manifesting the sweater. Now, the way this manifestation came to be was I had the idea to look on eBay. And now, I was pretty specific in my mind. Like, I didn't want, at this point, if I was going to get that exact sweater, it was probably going to be used. I guess I could have manifested it appearing in thin air into my closet. I don't really play with manifestations like that very much. And I don't particularly enjoy that type of manifesting. So I didn't do that. But anyway, I saw it on eBay. And then I had to find the size that I wear now, which would be a different size than I wore 20 years ago. And I had to find, I wanted it to be new, still have the tags and still new, not worn by other people. That's just what I wanted. And so when I looked on eBay, I found one. I found one in my size that was new with tags, and I bought it. It was a reasonable price. It was a price that I could pay. It was much less than it was 20 years ago. And I bought it. I bought this sweater from 20 years ago that I wanted and have been thinking about ever since. And it didn't even occur to me to try to manifest it. And until I started thinking about it and manifesting it, it didn't occur to me to look on eBay. Not that, it could have happened a different way. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not really manifesting. That's just, you buying a sweater that you wanted. And I disagree. I think that, first the sweater had to be there on eBay. I had to have the idea to look there where it was. And I had to have the money in my bank account to purchase it. So all of those things were true at the moment during the couple of weeks that I was thinking about manifesting it. So that's my manifesting success story about manifesting a sweater. I want to encourage you, Pick something specific like that to practice manifesting with. And if you end up buying something for yourself that you really want, and it's affordable and it feels really good, and all of those things, don't discount everything you did to manifest it, to bring that thing into your life. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Manifesting absolutely works if you're still struggling with that. And that's my success story. Thank you so much for listening. May you manifest exactly what you want.